And Dr. Patel is back again. Good to see you again, sir.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thanks for coming back. All right, so last time we talked about outdoor allergies. Now we're going to switch it to indoor allergies. So I guess before we start to do that, let everybody know a little bit about your place. I mean, you own this place and people have allergies, they can come to you.
Yeah, right now we're in Roseville. Hopefully we'll have another office in Eldorado Hills. But yeah, I mean, it's allergy, asthma. The name says it all, right?
Yeah, the name has it all. What made you want to open up something like this?
You know, the big thing is, we want individual care, right? There are big systems everywhere, which is great, but, private practices, we actually don't have computers in our office, in each of our exam rooms. Okay. Because we're like, hey, we want to see people, make eye contact, talk to people, so you know who your patient is, you know who your doctor is. Right. Instead of the side of the head. Yeah. Typing away, right? Right, exactly. I like that. That's great. All right, so we did say outdoor. Now we're going to go indoor. Let's talk a little bit about that and the triggers of indoor allergies. Yeah, the big thing, well, the heat, right? Okay. The heat's going to push out the seasons more, so we're not even in fall. Usually I tell people, when the weather cools off, you're looking at moles, things like that. But indoors, you're thinking about like dust mites, animals, and again, moles, right? Yep. The thing about dust mites is people think, oh, I have a clean house, I'm fine. Yeah. But, average human being sheds about 1 billion skin cells a day. Wow. So when you look at your countertop, you're like, oh, what is this? This is my dog? No. 90% of that, you. So you gotta clean it up. Gotta clean it up. Gotta clean it up. Gotta clean it up. All right. I know a lot of people out there, they're always going, all right, I feel like I've got a cold. I feel like I've got allergies, and I go through that all the time. I'm like, man, am I getting a cold? How do we know the difference between the allergies and colds, especially during fall season? That's a great question, because we get that a lot, right? Easiest 3 things you can look at. If you have a fever, if you have lymph nodes anywhere, or if you have discoloration of your mucus, right? Those 3, easy, it's an infection. Okay. Other things get a little hazier, if you have a long sinus pains or headaches, or you feel just crummy for a long time and it's not really getting better, then explore. It could be infection, but more often than not, allergy. So it lasts a long time, head kind of clogged up, and won't really go away, a little bit of pressure in here maybe, huh? Yeah, and you feel drained, you're like tired all the time, you're like, man, I just can't get up in the morning, or you feel like, I just need something else. Okay. Yeah. What about people that have asthma? I would think that they might be a little bit more at risk if they have asthma. How do allergies affect them? Yeah, so it's actually all these allergic diseases, right? Okay. So you're looking at like asthma, eczema, regular allergies, sinus headaches, fatigue, all that. Basically, it's going to go seasonal, right? Yeah. A lot of people have something year-round, such as we talked about, dust mites or animals. Yeah. But then seasonal, like fall, you're thinking more like molds and also fall weeds. Summer, you're looking at more grasses. Yeah. Spring, you're looking at trees. Yeah. I may have made a mistake yesterday because I was out in the yard in the front and I just was like trimming up all these bushes that got huge, and I'm gonna do it myself. And I went there and I did it all. There was dust flying around. I was gonna go grab a mask, but I didn't have my nose in my shirt and stuff like. And I felt something from that. So obviously, they're out there. The pollens and different things are out there, in our yards. Yeah. The blowers, right? You're blowing away. You're like, oh, yeah. Stuff hitting you in the face. You're like, oh, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. You go home, your eyes are puffy. You're sneezing. You feel horrible. Same thing. Yeah, all that good. Exactly. How about it like later in life? Do allergies tend to hit people a little bit later in life if they haven't had them earlier? Yeah, that's a big thing. People think, oh, I can get used to it, right? Yeah. Like, oh. But it's the route of exposure. If you inhale things or you get it topically, you'll become more and more allergic as time goes on, right? That's why like newborn kids, first few years of life, you really don't have environmental allergies. Food allergies, yes. Mm-hmm. Environmental, not so much. So basically, it's like the more you get exposed, the worse you get. Yeah. Injection or ingestion typically relieves allergies. You develop tolerance. Got it. So you can get rid of allergies. You can actually do things that really get off most of your meds, if not all, over time. Okay. One last one I want to leave you with before we throw up some information is stress. I know stress can cause a lot of different issues. Can stress have a part in allergies as well too? So it kind of makes things just feel worse. Like you'll have people who, oh, I'm having an asthma attack, right? Yeah. But then it turns out maybe they're anxious. They have a panic attack, right? So they come in, I'm short of breath, my heart's racing, I can't breathe. Yeah. But you can check them. You can say, hey, you can run some numbers, you can do some tests. You're like, oh, actually, it's not asthma at all. It's stress from something else. So stress can mimic the symptoms, but not actually cause the allergy. Wow, amazing. Great information as always, Doctor. You're welcome back anytime. I appreciate you coming in. Thanks for having me. Let's go throw up a little bit of information before I sneeze. No, I'm not going to sneeze this time. Last time we did sneeze, but they're out there. The allergies are definitely out there, and man, I'm feeling it today from doing all that yard work. There's the information right there. Sierra College Boulevard in Roseville. Go check out Dr. Patel. There is all your information also on the Instagram.